Hi, this is April. Welcome back to my channel. Today is a Saturday and I'm stuck home without a vehicle. My brother has to work and we share the one vehicle. So today, to keep boredom at bay, I thought I would take you along with me as I try to test out this Lumix G100 vlogging camera. I've decided to go down into the spooky basement and open a time capsule of sorts that I had put away in 1997, the year that I graduated. It has some newspaper clippings and a few mementos. So if you want to keep me company while I do that, I hope you enjoy it. Alright, here we go down in the spooky basement. Okay, and here is the box. Here's the box that I put away so many years ago. Are you ready? So this is a Barbie catalog with Barbie dressed as Rose from Titanic. James Cameron's Titanic movie came out in 1997 with Kate Winslet and Leonardo DiCaprio. And this is a card from my French pen pal. It was a really nice little card with the Easter lily. So I had some pen pals that lived in Italy and France, and I received so many nice letters and cards from them. Kids are missing out today, not sending letters by mail. I think it would be really healthy for a kid to have a pen pal and send physical letters and cards in the mail. There's nothing like it. Let's see, this looks like another Christmas card. I had the hardest time trying to write to them in their native languages. And through them, I started a really neat postcard collection. This was a postcard I picked up from my trip to Montreal. I wonder what this is. This is my great-grandmother, Mary Albrecht Sonnenberg's life story about traveling to America in 1910 from Germany. All of the family members got a copy of this. She chronicles her journey coming over to America from Germany in 1910. And she describes people getting sick on the ship, and she describes working on a farm in Ohio before they were able to come to Michigan and get their own land. She was supposedly pregnant with my grandfather Arthur when she eloped with Adolf Sonnenberg in 1910. Okay, let's see what else we have in here. This appears to be some little teenage magazine. I believe I picked this up from my trip in Quebec, if I remember correctly. Yep, and Titanic, the movie Titanic had just come out. Let's see what else we have in here. Some kind of a newspaper. Do you remember when Princess Diana passed away? A family farewell. I don't know about you, but her death had a major impact on me. I had just graduated from high school when I heard the tragic news that she had been involved in that car crash and they couldn't save her. She was so beautiful. Let's see what else we have. It looks like another magazine. Yep, more about Princess Diana's passing. Okay, what else do we have in here? This is a book that I was sent from the Through the Bible radio show that breaks down the book of Exodus and gives a really good commentary. I don't know if you remember J. Vernon McGee, but he was a wonderful Bible teacher. He would go through the entire Bible in a year. His teachings had a huge impact on my life. All right, let's see what else we have in here. Here is a book by C.S. Lewis. This looks pretty interesting, actually. C.S. Lewis, if you don't know, he was an atheist that became a Christian. And I really love The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe and all those books about Narnia. I'm sure you remember the movie Narnia. And it looks like these are some of my old sketches. I used to love to draw when I was in high school. I did this one of my grandmother holding my mom from a photograph. And this one is some kind of a chalk drawing that I did. And this was a sketch I did based on a picture of me from when I was 5 years old. Alright, let's see what else is in here. Oh Lord. A picture of the Bush family. My feelings about President George Bush and his son, President George W. Bush, have changed over the years. After the way George W. treated President Donald John Trump, it made me think a little bit differently about the Bush family. This actually came from an elderly lady across the street who was a Democrat, whose daughter had this picture and she didn't want anything to do with the Bush family. Let's see what else is in here. Oh Lord. This is my Elvis Presley doll. I was collecting Barbies at the time when my mom was still alive and we were having a great time. This was Barbie Loves Elvis. I don't think I have the Barbie that goes with him. Let's see what else is in here. It looks like I threw some of my childhood books in here. This is Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. I read this thing so many times growing up as a little girl. And it came with a little record. I had a little record player. How sweet is that? And it looks like I have a collection of my little golden books. Alice in Wonderland. Oh my goodness, does anyone remember having VHS tapes? This was our very first VHS tape when we got a VCR for the first time. Aw, so sweet. Charlie Brown Christmas. We watched this thing so many times. We were so proud of our first VCR. We didn't get our first VCR until pretty much after everyone else did. Growing up with a single mother, funds could be tight. How precious is that? A lot of good memories. Here's another VHS tape. I don't know if you know who Kevin Sullivan is, but he brought a lot of Lucy Maud Montgomery's books to life. And this one, Jane of Lantern Hill, this is one of my favorite movies based on one of my favorite novels about a girl that gets reunited with her father. Her grandmother tried to keep him out of her life after her parents separated. It's a really wonderful love story. Oh, wow. I don't know if any of you are familiar with The Road to Avonlea, but this was by far my favorite television show coming out of the 90s. I'm sure if you watch the show, you'll never forget the series finale where Felicity marries Gus. It was one of the most beautiful episodes that I've ever seen. A lot of good stuff is made in Canada, I'll tell you. But these VHS tapes are a real trip. I'm glad I kept them. Last but not least, we have a CD. I don't know if any of you are old enough to remember CDs. This was one of my favorite Jerry Seinfeld albums. His comedy is so clean. I loved the show Seinfeld. I'm sure a lot of you watch the reruns all the time. But I think that's about it with my time capsule. It's been a wonderful trip down memory lane. Well, I hope you enjoyed coming along with me down memory lane. I want to try a little bit more vlogging, and I hope you enjoy coming along for the ride. If you like this video, give it a like, consider subscribing for more news and reviews, and I hope to share a little bit of my life with you. God bless.